Today I'll be testing out several 3D printed fidget toys. Things that spin, things that morph into each other, things that slap. I'm on the hunt for things that scratch that fidgeting itch. Starting with this mindful meditation tool. That's the claim they're making on Amazon. And turns out, I'm all about meditation, so let's test it out. This 3D print is called the Fidget Hexagon. Bruh. It's made up of 1 million little hexagons, each one bigger and more satisfying than the last. This hexagon of fidgeting bliss comes in a little portable carry-on case if you're feeling stressed on the go. Look at this. This is really cool. You can spin it around, move it up and down, and if that wasn't enough, you can use the pinch and twist technique. The hexagonal spiral of stress relief. It even turns into a little pyramid of Giza. How cute. If you suffer from stress, anxiety, constipation, then this is the fidget for you. I rated a 2 out of 10. I need something a little stronger, so I broke out my morph worm. Huh? It's not what it sounds like. That's just what they're calling it. I'm just going with it. I like to play with my morph worm. This one's not beginner friendly. This is an advanced fidget toy for ones with refined fidgeting tastes. Oh no! Pretty cool, right?
That's really cool.
I've made countless fidget toy videos on my channel, so I felt at this point I'm qualified to lay my hands on this mind-bending masterpiece. It stretches, it collapses, it accordions, it bends. Within it lies the key to unlocking the universe and the bending nature of our reality. I'm just reading what it says on the box. These are big claims this company is making. So then I took a trip to my local fruit stand, and I walked out with some Fruit Loops. Here's my whole fruity haul. We've got a strawberry, very cottage core, very on trend right now. We've got a grape, we've got a Granny Smith apple, and we've got a Georgie. They smell like cheap plastic. I thought they'd smell like fruit for some reason. Missed opportunity. But still, I see the potential here. This can be really good. Unfortunately, they're not very good at all. These Fruity Pebbles tend to get stuck on themselves. If you're on or off or anywhere near the spectrum, you might find these mildly infuriating. I wanted to 3D print these myself, but that's an ambitious undertaking. The other day I sat down and searched the internet for a 3D printer. Turns out they cost an arm, a leg, and a kidney. I don't have $1,000 to drop on a 3D printer right now. Maybe if this video gets to 5,000 likes, then I'll invest in one. Leave a like if that's something you'd like to see. Oh, that's nice. This is one of those multi-tool Swiss Army knife fidgets. It's for people who are just experimenting with what kind of fidgets they prefer. It's a one-size-fits-all, jack of all trades. Do you like big clicks? Do you like small clicks? Do you prefer buttons? Or perhaps spinning rings? Whee! This one covers all the bases. I prefer the clicking ones. They have the perfect level of resistance. If someone's talking and you don't really want to hear what they're saying, you just start doing this. And if they start talking louder, we go number 2. Double the trouble and make it double. When I was a kid, I always imagined I'd grow up to be a dinosaur, so I ordered this 3D printed Tyrannosaurus Rex. I was super excited for it to arrive. When I heard a slam at my door, I opened it up, and this is what I found. Why do I regret this? What have they done to my little Rexy?
My Rexy!
His toe fell off. Where does this one even go? And it's missing an arm. I tried to save what I could, but it's barely holding it together. Such a shame, because Rexy could be a real winner. Press F in chat for Rexy's broken bones. This is a 3D printed egg squishy. It's not as squishy as you'd think. In my imagination, this was a whole lot squishier. I'm qualified to speak on this matter. Maybe overqualified. I have a lot of experience with squishies, and this is just not it. It actually has a lot of resistance to it. Turns out it's to improve grip strength. I'm not so sure why people really need to train their grip strength. I just kinda grab things. I don't really think too much about it. For what it's worth, I feel like it's a pretty simple fidget toy. If you're into stress balls, you'll hate this one. And if you're you're into squishies, you won't be able to stand the sight of this one. In fact, I insist. Close your eyes. My next 3D printed fidget toy was made in China. This is China. This is us. And this is China. Pay attention. This is important stuff to know. In fact, every single one of these fidgets was made in China. China. So I picked up some tires from China. They can do a couple different things, besides being satisfying tire treads to caress your fingers across.
Hell yeah.
You can caress them across your teeth. They also can spin and twirl in multiple directions. And if you're really skilled, like me, you can even get them to click while they spin. See that? It works like half the time. Also, they have these little stars inside. You're a star. They kinda like rotate within each other. Kinda like gears. They get stuck like half the time though. Here, I've got a cool trick I could do with these. On to the next one. I bought these skulls on Amazon because they went viral online. These are the famous merging skulls. They kinda just look like skulls at first, but then you smack them together and they start making you feel all trippy.
It's like I'm walking on sunshine!
After looking at these for a second too long, I'm starting to feel a little woozy. They interlace into each other, a very mesmerizing and ultra-satisfying display. On top of that, they glow in the dark. Oh, never mind. I want my money back. They remind me of these guys from Star Wars. I forget what they're called, but you see how their skin has those lines on them? Yeah, giving off the same kind of 3D printed vibe. I'll give this Skull Candy a 5 out of 10. I got this 3D printed grass block fidget toy. It's made up of a ton of pixelated tiles, about 20 times 20 tiles. Let's pull out my handy dandy calculator. That's about 400 tiles. Bro, when you push the blocks up, it kinda looks like Minecraft grass. Pretty cool. You can bend it, wave it, wear it as a hat. Roll the entire grid across your hands. Brush your cat with it. Use it as a hand towel. Blow your nose with it. Now that's satisfaction if I've ever seen it. That's cool and all, but let me do you one better. These are the spinning spirals of death.
That's what makes a realism more.
Oh my god.
I've died and gone to heaven. The 9th circle of fidgeting nirvana. That's where we're headed.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
There's a whole variety of these, and they all kind of work the same way. Basically, they come in 2 parts, Part A and Part B. You basically take both parts and fuse them together. But that's not all. Look at this iridescence. Way too mesmerizing. Almost too much. Here's some ASMR for you. I got a little carried away and wrote a whole song for you. See if you can guess what song it is. Whoever guesses the song right wins a kiss from Rexy.
Big baby.
That's really good. Hey, that was really good.
You remember the hexagon of satisfaction, right? Well, this fidget is its big mama. The colors are mesmerizing, and it's fun to spin around, but the pièce de résistance is all the sounds it makes.
Mamma mia!
I can't tell if I'm satisfied or disturbed. This feels illegal. So wrong and yet so right. 10 out of 10. If you disagree, I don't want to hear it. Comment below to let me know which one of these 3D printed fidgets you found most satisfying. And don't forget to leave a like if you want me to splurge and get my very own 3D printer to create unhinged levels of fidgeting bliss.